Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, grasshoppers. Wow, the sound is quite loud. Let's turn it down just a little bit. Wow. Whoops. Oh, what is that thing? 1 second here. We need to change our board to match our background. After a system restart, it often does that. Let's go with a clear screen. Glass. It's a little dark, but why not? It is nighttime in some parts of the world. What are we opening with? Knight F3 still. And a nice traditional, classical Sicilian. Not sure that this is the best move by far. We're just going to prepare some things. It does seem like my center could be compromised. Oh well, so are my dark squares. Yuck. What a terrible move H3 was on the 8th move. We're going to have to do a little bit of a study on this. But we haven't been streaming this week. Maybe, just maybe, we will surprise our opponent ever so carefully. Bishop G5 was an option. Did not really consider it well enough. Uh-oh. Our opponent has walked into a little bit of a debacle. We're just going to keep capturing. Just keep capturing. And now we'll return to the scene of the crime. We took 2 pieces in a row. Is this being attacked? Is it a threat? We don't have time for a sealer sweeper, unfortunately. Up, up. Oh no, my opponent gave up a little too soon. I might have actually screwed that one up. I actually could have screwed that one up. I don't like looking away from the board. This doesn't make sense. My camera seems to be reversed. That's no good. We're gonna have to switch this camera. Maybe, just maybe, we'll need some help from the studio audience on reversing my camera settings. Let's switch to the mid-camera screen. Oh! I'm not sure whether that should be here, there, or yonder. But while we're at it, let me just check if this has camera settings, properties. Configure video. Again, it's looking away from the camera. looking away from the screen. So either I have to change my layout so that I'm looking at the board the way it currently is laid out. Previously, my movement screen was in the center, like this, and then I would look to the left and I'd look to the right, depending on what needed to be done, because I have 3 screens. Flip vertically is upside down. That doesn't work. So, let's return this to normal. Buffering, color range, color space, video format. Configuring this video. Let's go back to the other one where I'm looking away. I don't necessarily like looking away from the camera or looking away from the board. I'm going to follow Dr. Professor RT07. It looks as though Black was threatening to play B4 and trapping the bishop. Rook lift. No back rank. Fine. Also a possibility. Still time for a rook lift and a doubling on the A file. This is way too dark for this board, though. Unless I get pieces that are a little bit lighter. How about that? Maybe, just maybe. I need pieces that are a little bit lighter. Nope, can't do it. I'm staying with the chess.com pieces because those are the standard pieces. I am suffering from some intermittent screen black outage. How about transparent? That is too busy. Traditional brown board. I should have a reward to change the board color. How about that? That way I don't have to make this decision. Glass, dash. Too dark. We'll go with the blue to match the background. At least the pieces stand out enough there. I need to switch back to my normal glasses. Uh-oh. What happened there? So it was a free pawn. What happened here? So it was a skewer. He just wasn't close enough. He didn't think about queen f3, queen takes h6, queen a3, queen takes h6, I guess. That would have created a lot of counterplay. But this may tax our playing ability since we don't have knight f3 so easily. Oh my god, he's going on a king run. Check. King g3. Very speculative. I think everything is covered after that. Queen h8, queen e4. Queen f3, rook f4. Rook f4 looks annoying. That much is true. Ooh, mate in 1. Not good. Just when he was about to achieve some form of counterplay. So let's switch over to the previous one where we're looking at the camera. Head on. Chess 2022. I wonder what year he started playing. I wonder what year he created the account. Alrighty then. Let's take the bishop pair if we can. So is there a threat of a discovery with his knight at all? If there's a pawn on e4, I guess we're just going to have to live with it. Play this like an old Indian or a Czech Benoni. Just reinitializing our plan as previously announced. The tricky part about this particular pawn structure is that we are allowed to play on either side of the board. Whoa there. I think we have a protected passed pawn. And a good square for ourselves. Really? Okie dokie. Did we have the win of a piece there? Not quite. We had the win of the exchange. Queen takes, rook takes, d3. Actually, it was the win of an exchange. It was the win of a rook. Well, if there's any way to guard this so easily. Not easily, anyway. One bad bishop coming off the board. When needed. So what can he do? Let's see here. We have a number of tactics available to us. How many of which are necessary? I don't know. We're just going to continue to apply pressure and not worry about it. We are threatening to win a piece. We are threatening to move our pawns forward. We're also threatening everything. His bishop is quite lovely, I have to admit. Behind that pawn, his bishop is quite lovely. It's a valuable member of our team. I'm not sure what he's thinking about here. Interesting. Knight takes, bishop takes. Let's get rid of the bishops of opposite colors, why don't we? While we're at it, I'm not sure if that helped. Not entirely sure that that helped. One of these days I'm going to get around to using my rook, but it's about as valuable as bishop on g2. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Interesting. We do have to keep up with the Joneses here. Rook has to take. We saw that one coming a mile away. We did see that one coming a mile away. Good morning, grasshoppers. This stream is sponsored by Chess Informant, the world's #1 creator of grandmasters over the decades. It was responsible for almost every world champion from Petrosian's time forward. It had a hand in creating all sorts of stuff. We're still playing knight f3 on move 1. Let's see. Krishna Chandra. Are you in the event? Yes, he is in the event. We will be paired, Krishna Chandra.
Iglukid said, "Hello, John."
Good morning. How are you going? Igloo Kid, what's up? So meanwhile, what do I wish to do with this fellow?
Iglukid said, "Is the CI command not working?"
CI command, chess informant, exclam, chess informant. It brought up the stuff. The link and chess informant 160. Our French Bishop Chesscast will have a... Whoops, wait a minute. I wanted to do it over here. That's working there. The French Bishop Chesscast links for the French Bishop Chesscast. Alright. Just went through a ding game yesterday with a student in the Moran variation. I'm actually going to use his rats, to say the least. Against this structure, both c5 and e5 work pretty well.
Something wrong on my end then, because I don't see any output from CI. Other commands output show up just fine. Sorry for interrupting during game.
Oh, no worries. So there's no output from the CI command. It says check out chess informant, shahovsky.com. MooBot is enabled. I'm going to paste it in. I'm very happy for Gukesh and Eric Eisey. They're like number 4 and number 5 in the world. They're climbing up the list so rapidly.
Said, "Yes, now I see the paste. Thank you."
No worries. Thank you. So what is his story? Should I play A4? Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what we can do to get him going. He should play E5 now. But I guess not. He's not going to play E5 now. Let's just pretend as though we are threatening something. Where are you headed? Alright, this is too gamey to not play. Milan? Maybe. So what to do here? We need to fix this camera off stream. Or off event. Let's just do that. So he's only lost a pawn. What can he make of it? He pushes, we capture, capture, capture. Then I capture. Is that worth it? D6. E4 takes. So if I play bishop c4 and he captures, and then I capture and he plays knight e5, I don't like it. So let's not do that. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. The absolutely old-fashioned way, where we threaten his knight right away. And then his rook, and then his rook. So it looks as though we get to capture. We are going to try for even more. I'm getting very greedy, it's true. He might be getting back his pawn though. Might be getting back his pawn. Trickiness. We always have knight to b5, then bishop takes. Now we have a small threat to the f7 square. We always have knight b5 with a double attack, etc. Oh, no, that wasn't nice. Knight to b5. Knight takes c4, rook takes c4, rook takes b3. I mean, it seems reasonable, but knight takes must be met by rook takes, as it turns out. Or is it? Knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes? No, it's unfortunate, but we have to go this way. And I've given away most of my advantage. Or have I? He gets a bishop. A rook. A knight. How fast can he capture everything? This pawn on c6 is supremely weak. Whoa. Dudovich. Can I just do it that way? Can I offer him a bishop? Is that a fair offer? The main idea is perhaps this. Knight d6. Knight c5. How about d5? Knight f6 check. Yeah, let's just capture. All of the above still applies, by the way. All of the aforementioned threats still apply. So now, takes, and takes. Rook takes. Let's throw this one in first. Oops. No. My pre-move. My pre-move.
Iglukid said. Nasty.
Indeed.
Iglukid said. That's a Greek tragedy.
Is it that bad, though? We'll see. Yet, we're not allowed to What was I thinking on that move? Why did I pre-move? Here, knight takes, and bishop takes, and I'm down a pizza, right? So here, am I down a pizza? Takes with check. I'm not down a piece in theory, but it does look ugly. Let's take the analysis board real quick. So queen e7, taking on e5, knight f6, rook takes c4 first. Why did I not want to do that first? Just recapture. And if bishop takes e5, which is probably what bothered me most, I'm not getting knight e6 in as easily. Bishop takes e5, bishop takes queen takes e5. I didn't look at b4. I just did not look at b4. And here I thought maybe, just maybe, we can also just double. Probably all good. Oh well, knight f3. We're getting our knight f3s up. We're following in the footsteps of Ding Liren. Does he have the courage? Karpov played e3 in that position. Now, anyone who's watched me enough knows how much I like this particular structure. I'm a relative sitting duck in this particular structure. Jokes at Necro Freddy.
Trust yourself.
Thank you, Pegasus, aka Ron Hay. Let's just start battening down some hatches on this front. Reality. Let's start battening down some of these veritable hatches. The b6 accelerated dragon, but ultimately it transposes. It's also a symmetrical English of sorts. Maybe a King's Indian gone wrong, or a Benko gambit declined. All of these structures. Wow! Alright, I can't help myself. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Check it. Just check this. This is the last inning for these glasses, as I notice the frame is awry, askew. Time for some new glasses, adding a new meaning to the new metaphor. Really? How is he defending this? I do not know. A6, queen takes d6. AB5, bishop e5. Does my knight have a way out, though? After queen takes d6, queen takes d6, knight takes d6, bishop c6. I think this was the plan all along, right? Takes, takes, takes. Takes, takes, takes. Knight to c7. Rook to d8. He does get a very strong bishop on this, doesn't he? C'est la vie.
Joksic said, John, how did you do yesterday on the birthday?
How did I do yesterday? I only played a couple of games. I think I won both of them. So playing forward, he plays b5. My knight is anchored, so how much can I complain?
Joksic said, I was third.
Wow, that's cool. So this is hanging. That's hanging. This is hanging. We do need to reinforce our knight just in case. Only a small threat. This is a double attack. How does he double attack us back? I'm a little concerned on how he double attacks us back. Because this knight is now pinned. So therefore, there's a small problem here. Yes. Whoa, that would be devastating. How about if we attack him first? Then he checks us, moves, takes, and my knight is still pinned. Let's prevent any funny business.
Muzychuk said, Bishop c2.
Bishop c2, bishop e3 check, and then bishop takes c5. I was a little worried about. But I am trying to get my knight to e7. At the cost of my e4 pawn, I'm willing to play another move.
Said, oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I know. I had a few different things to worry about. Both rooks were hanging in that position. As much as I would have loved to have just played and now for something completely different. I think I can just push my pawn, but bishop d3. Yes. Takes. He fell for it. In my day, it was Patzer C check, Patzer play check. I'm talking about myself, by the way, not my opponent. Just to be clear, Patzer C check, Patzer play check.
Said, now for something completely irrelevant is a quote now.
And now for something completely irrelevant. 15 bits to play Trust Yourself. Thank you so much, Pegasus, again. Namaste. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Hay, now that I can actually... By the way, I have learned that Ding's style is quite incredible.
Muzychuk.
The more I study the games of Ding...
Yo, I'm joining.
Loren, the more I appreciate how good that guy is. Alright, do I have a minute? I don't think I have a minute. But I am going to get glasses. A better pair of glasses. That was almost tragic. I'll be right back.
Pegasus Sway said, oh, stalemate.
Just in time, ladies and gentlemen. Just in time. We're going to give him a chance to correct his not playing e4 woes. Wow, have we played the same structure every single game? Or what? I'm having too much fun here. Yes. He is planning on taking and trying to play that. We have more than enough support on this pawn. Interesting. And now for something completely irrelevant. What could he possibly be threatening? F4? Alrighty. So now there's a hole on D3. This is hanging, that's hanging, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Rita to save my life. Do I really wish to play bishop to G2? Or not? Knight takes E4, bishop takes E7. Alright, knight takes E4. Knight takes E4 and I lose a pizza? No. Knight takes E4, bishop takes E4, bishop takes G5, bishop takes H7. Knight takes E4, queen takes E4. Alright, you only live once. Oh no, it doesn't work because there's a knight on E1. Oh, but he went for that continuation. Good. He took a bishop, I took a bishop. He takes, I take. Wow, he didn't even look at just taking my free piece. I can't believe that I hung that. Yet knight takes E4, free piece. I don't believe I had anything really good there. D3. I don't think I had anything good in that position. Rasputin played almost instantly. But right now, I want to play knight takes. Or do I want to recapture on that square? No. I want to replace my dark squared bishop with my queen covering the diagonals. So we did manage to usurp a pawn out of the deal with a really terrible move. Played way above a 1300 should. I don't know about that. Really? C4? Just going to keep the knight from achieving any of his long-term lifetime goals. He has queen d5 at the end of cd4, knight d4, queen d1, knight takes f3, knight takes f3. Where are you headed, sir? What does it all mean? Takes, 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 takes. Knight g2. See what his next goal is. What is his next goal? He takes d4.
Joksic.
Knight takes d4.
You basically became Hikaru.
Oh, stalemate. Yes, Ron, thank you for glorifying that cheesy stalemate, which I think you allowed on purpose because you're such a nice guy.
Joksic
honestly
said, I lost my game.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. No good. NG. Interesting. Let's just threaten to threaten. For what it's worth, we'll just threaten to threaten. Mm-hmm. guess my bishop is tied down to the d5 square now, which is a little bit of a bummer. But now it's not.
Joxic said, "Did you see that I am game on the Discord?"
Another one bites the dust. Let's just keep bringing all of our pieces into the party. The I am game, I will check it out. I don't know that I didn't see it. So now check. I think I have to threaten. To win more material. I didn't play knight e5 to get more. To get more pawns. It was for the benefit of my pawns.
Said, "GG, good sir."
Good game.
Joxic said, "GG."
Renato Naranja. This is Narata. Where's Ronhe? Ronhe's down here. He took a couple rounds off.
Joxic
Scenic Sweden
said, "Check me out, I am Sranye 123.
Ranye, good. I don't know about bishop f5. This bishop may already be developed. Probably just castling rook e8, play for e5. Bishop f5, are we really going for the square? But the opponent is grabbing space. e5 is now a little bit of a soft spot. Not sure why we played a6 if we were going to play this.
Said, "Okay."
Yeah, you just got to finish the opening. Basically, your goal, Joxic, is to win each phase of the game. You're going to win the opening by placing all of your pieces, maximizing each piece's potential. You're going to win the first phase of the game by achieving all of your individual pieces' primary goals. And that is your main goal. See how much that came out in that clip. Wherever it is. It's pretty sure that I will edit that clip later and save it appropriately.
Joxic said, "Deep quote, wow."
No, it's true. If you win each of the phases of each game, it's like Survivor or American Idol X, right? Already we're a little bit in trouble here on the e5 square, but you have that discovery, but it didn't amount to enough. Could we remove the defender? No. You did get a quick ability. Yeah, you did recover. You got a great outposted. Oh no, you're black. Oh no. I'm so sorry as you get stripped on the white squares and you have the less safe king. Ugh. But yeah, your primary goal, Joxic, is to win each phase of the game to the best of your ability. Playing openings like the French, like the Pierts, actually makes your job harder. much, much harder. Your goal is to try to have an easier game. We're going to play the Caro-Kann, just in case. This is such a good day. We're going to play the Caro-Kann. We're going to take advantage of our opponent's loss of Tempe. Now we have what might be considered a tricky position. Yeah, I should have waited for the knight to commit itself, right? Shouldn't I have waited for the knight to commit itself? This is really terrible on my part, by the way. I was stopping him from castling. I really was stopping him from castling. It didn't look like I was stopping him from castling because he should have sacked his b2 pawn and played knight on b to c3, rook to b1, and played it normally. I got too cute and he got too cute and I came out ahead. It's alright. My original thought was that he was going to just develop. Aye, that was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Budapest open. Wow, that's a lot of notifications. How many things am I signed into? I subscribed to like it so many times, I don't believe it. Open 1, open 4, open 1, women open 2, open 2. Maybe I need to sign out of some of those. I didn't know that there were 4 different divisions in the Olympiad. There are class and category prizes as well for a number of different countries. Yes, it is possible for other countries to win gold medals, bronze medals, and silver medals on their respective boards for various categories. Better to be lucky than good. If I didn't do that pre-move against Ariel Zamora, Ron Hay, ladies and gentlemen. Ron, Swedish, Pegasus, Sve, Hay. Ron, Sve, Hay. TwitchCon is going on in San Diego. I'm a little bit of feeling a little bit of FOMO by not being there. What can you do? Where did this come from? Oops. Bishop takes rook c8. Rook takes c2 could also be bad. Not sure what we're waiting for here. This is a move. This move is almost. I mean, maybe. I guess there's no way to trap the bishop. King f1 has to be played, right? But Ron is up the exchange, and at worst it is 2 minor pieces for... Oops. Now life has become just a wee bit complicated. E4 frees the bishop. Nothing we can do about it. Black is about to win the opening. He hasn't entirely... He's won a certain number of advantages. That much is true. Torn. 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 We have the bishop pair he's given up on, yeah? Bishop e7. He goes straight for the pawn. Wouldn't let him castle queenside, but I guess Ron has the fork, and he still has the fork. You are? Yeah. Excellent. And Anakin's playdate? Okay, and you call me. Watch me jinx it for Gukesh by saying anything. Basically, anything. Rook takes. No! This became a little bit problematic, but he still has it. He does still have it. That was a very insightful move by Ron. Double attack. Not that easy to defend. Wow, am I tired. What do I have today on the lesson front? These books to the side. All of them. On the cover of the latest New in Chess magazine, we have Arjun Aragaisi climbing to world's number 4. I thought they might have jinxed it, but they didn't. He still is number 4 from the time that's... Inner Column takes the madman of chess to world number 4. Turns out that he's far more talented than Prague. There's a great article on It's Not You, It's the Rating System. Or it's not you, it's that your opponent is cheating. if it were Kramnik. Beth Harmon got her rating at a local tournament. Oh, this is such a great magazine. It truly is. Absolutely hysterical articles. Absolutely hysterical articles. American Chess Magazine, by the way, is an incredible equivalent. It was originally designed to compete with New in Chess as the primary competitor to Chess Informant. New in Chess yearbooks came out periodically.
Said, check out my game, man.
Did I do it? Yes. So this is the Reti. I don't know. You almost did not. Ah! Ah! What a mess. How did you survive this, sir? Black resigned. I don't think I could ever resign, but he gave up that one, and that one, huh? Nicely done. Nicely done, Muzychuk. Return to our original game. We're short on coffee. This could be bad. Well, that's interesting. Should I have played D6? Given up my pizza? I don't know. Ah, but we're given another chance. D6, knight f5. Let's see what we get out of it.
Pegasus Sway said, belated congratulations on your birthday, have a nice weekend, gotta take a break right now.
On which birthday, Pegasus? What is going on, sir? And now for something completely indifferent. I do want to disturb him a little bit. That might disturb him enough. Yep, it was not easy. I apologize profusely, but that was a little tricky. You have to fight for the center. You have to take free material when it's given to you. In that last game, by the way, I gave away my center pawn. The side pawns are worth less than the center pawns. In the beginning of the game, the two center pawns are golden. They push pieces out of the center. They are much stronger than the flank pawns in the sense that the bishops are that much more valuable than the knights. And you should, when you get an opportunity, capture those pawns. We will edit that one as well. Yeah, indeed. Hopefully we can edit more than one. But we'll watch Narata versus Ariel Zamora. We have two bishops as white. Looks like they're about to go. I don't know if black can afford to allow d4, so the only move is either knight c6, allowing the skewing of his pawn structure, or bishop takes e3, allowing a very big center by white. So either way, this is not good. Yeah, d4 is going to be happening by, what? Alright, I guess the pawn structure was more valuable to him. Knight to c4 with a fork, knight to c6, bishop to d7, knight takes d7, yuck. So what else can we do? King to d2, rook to g5, rook to g5 straight away, knight h7. I'm not a big fan of this particular one because we might need to guard those pawns on that side of the board, not to mention the fact that if this knight does get to f4, it's going to bother our king. Now white is a little bit behind in this mess. Doubling rooks, and if rook g7, then bishop f5. Not entirely sure what we're waiting for here. And black's position is very close to Zook's file. b6. I don't think this works. Does it work? Maybe it does work. Bishop d7, knight takes, bishop takes e8, and then rook takes. But bishop d7, rook e7, bishop takes c6, knight takes check, bishop to d5 check, knight e6. No good.
John, Where is the address? Where the bridge there? What street is that?
That's 99th and 162nd.
99th and 162nd. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I'll meet you. I'll meet you there in about like 7 minutes.
How's that for a good old-fashioned cleansing? Ah, so he is going for it. And he went for the easier one for white to play. He did obviously go for the easier one for white to play. Personally, I still think that bishop, rook e7, bishop takes, knight takes. Bishop check, knight back, knight e5 check. Take a quick peek at this. This is the turning point. Now it's all good for Ariel Zamora, honestly. Rook e7, bishop takes c6. Knight takes g5, bishop d5. Knight e6, and now it's an exchange, right? Hold one moment. Hold. Steady. Yeah, I can. But I mean, it's going to be wet. All right, so meanwhile, sorry to leave you on this position, as this is our current position. We will go back and we'll look at it. We will absolutely go back and look at it. Huh. Simplest. Somehow we got driven out. Knight f5 check? Wow. That doesn't work. But it does limit a lot of white's countermeasures. Oops. red zone. I don't know if I would have let that pawn on b2 go like that. Because we're not stopping what's going on here. f5. We're not stopping what's going on here at all. So this is the first clue that Ariel Zamora might be paying attention to the stream. Still looking at f5. f5, f6. With a small threat, two different directions.
Kingslayer Sloan said.
There he is,
How's it,
ladies
John?
and gentlemen. Kingslayer, the Kingslayer Sloan. Narata is getting there, but e6 should at least decide it. e6, e7, and the pawn cannot be stopped. King back, f5. That knight on h8 is not the best placed knight. I'm good, Rogan, I'm good. It's a beautiful morning. Gods. Why are we still playing this game? Earlier, though, I thought stuff could have happened, but it all worked out. Black made life a lot easier for white. It's a forced promotion. Just helping him along. Now that's just cruel. Should have gotten a bishop. But alright, fair enough. So I've gained like no rating points for this tournament. This has been a very tough tournament. The one loss set me back a lot. Chrono Sun. Yeah, good players. Krishna Chandra. You see how good players exchange their side pawn for the center pawn? Now he has 2 center pawns and a relatively significant advantage. I'm just preventing any doubling of my pawns. Yes. Do I want to play it that way? I do not know.
Joksic said, I'm skipping this round, there is no opponent.
Oh no, you have a full point buy? That does happen, unfortunately. And now for something completely irrelevant. Yeah, we're going for it.
Joksic said, ha 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 ha.
No, I mean, that does happen. I don't mean it in a bad way, but it does happen.
Joksic,
This is
said,
what we wanted, right?
like you said, wow, you're so bad, but with good intentions.
Indeed. Indeed. I definitely know how it goes to be bad. Can I go this route? Yeah, let's just play it this way. We will play it this way. I'll play it this way. I've been looking for the #1 possible music group that is mostly chess related without intending to be. Right? Like the Who has move your queen onto any black square, use me anytime you want, etc. Right? Takes, takes, takes. Yeah, let's just keep up the imbalances here while we're at it. Yes. And now for something completely indifferent. Do I have to worry about that? F6. Knight to D5. Knight to E4 could have been better. Chrono-sun. Do I want to play it that way? I don't think so. All right. Took away all of my tactical shots, unfortunately. All of them. Yes. And now for something completely indifferent. Rook check. Rook check, bishop takes, knight takes. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Trying for too much dynamism in this position. Way, way, way too much dynamism. N. G. Knight takes f3. And just a small threat. Yes.
Pegasus Sway said, "Wow."
Yep. Just trying for the opportunity here. Camera's a little low. I'm slouching. My wife left it open. Am I concerned? Of course I'm concerned. Am I really concerned? I am mildly concerned. So, queen to g5, rook to g8, knight to f2, knight to e2, It's a little bit annoying. That much is true. This is annoying. That's annoying. Takes. We're just trying to soften him up, folks. Just trying to soften him up. I overlooked knight f3. That is always brutally annoying. So now, all right, we have to really consider our options here. Takes. I am dead lost, by the way. I am theoretically dead lost. But how dead lost am I? Hmm. Really?
Iglukid. Said. Intense. Mm-hmm. Gotta do my piece coordination.
Whew. I wasn't going to repeat the position, by the way. If he was turning down the draw offer by not going back to f4, I was not turning down the draw offer.
Iglukid said, that was a GG.
Wow. So was that position really almost equal? I don't think so. I just needed to coordinate my pieces properly, and I had the passed H pawn, so it seemed very realistic. Every little step.
Said, tie for the tournament, John. GGS all.
Wow, what a crazy game. Whew. You're welcome, Igloo Kid. You are welcome. Which one were you, Igloo Kid? Did we play? I can't recall anything, honestly. Whew, my mind is completely wiped. At least I had a decent performance rating.
Iglukid said, 3 you trounced me. Pegasus Sway.
Round 3?
Congratulations, John.
Oh. I don't know about that, Sir Grasputin. You, let me see if here. Let me just take a quick peek at our game. Oh yeah, you chose this system here where, interestingly enough, I believe when you don't put a pawn on the 4th rank as white, it's automatically equal, right? So you had a chance to put a pawn on the 4th rank on move number 2, now that I look up at it here. And you really do need a pawn on the 4th rank as white in order to have a microcosm of an advantage. Now there are openings, there are moves that defy that, like g4. Here we're a pawn already. Believe it or not, we're just down a pawn. And on this one, I believe we're down, I'm going to say 0.6. No, I'm wrong. 0.3. We're all the way down less than a third of a pawn. b4 is superior to g4 by far. Where's my friend Nico Demonius when I'd like to see him? a4, of course, might be -5. Only -2. The opening that defeated Danya, Brandon Jacobson. Basically, when one of the elite members of the Chess.com universe tell Chess.com that you're cheating, guess what? You are cheating whether you knew it or not. And this happened with a fellow that we will discuss in our French Bishop Chesscast later, by the way. Check out the French Bishop Chesscast.
Said, interesting, thank you for the analysis.
You can find all of the links right there. No, that was quite incredible. That whole tournament was quite incredible. And the only game that I was ever really concerned about. So here, yes, I threw away most of my advantage super aggressively. And as I mentioned to someone earlier in the stream, that it is your only to win the opening. I did look at c4, by the way. Does it remember that I did look at the possibility of playing e4? Never occurred to me to play king h8, although that was a realistic probability given the dangers that there are on that diagonal. But queen to d7 got a strategic advantage with a protected passed pawn, and then you let me get. Then you didn't take my free piece. I hallucinated. I forgot about this knight on d1. The knight on d1 was protecting it. So I just assumed that after knight takes e4, I was going to take on f3, and I just hallucinated. Your knight on e1 was a real sleeper agent. I'm sorry that you didn't get more out of that, Igloo Kid. So So you went for this immediately, and after knight takes d2, you should follow through with bishop fate, obviously, and you played queen takes d2. And it took you a long time. Karpov's rule is that when you're missing a certain bishop, that your queen should take over those to cover those diagonals, while your bishop is coordinating on the white squares. So therefore, it was not that hard to find the next move. In this particular position, I just had to play very solidly. You offered a trade of queen for some reason, which allows a death-defyingly lost endgame. I did expect bishop to e4. I was not planning on playing that. Bishop e4. I just wasn't. I was going to play rook to f4 on bishop e4. I was playing rook to e, and then I would probably rerouted my knight into the game this way. I still didn't have an option or an inkling that I was going to be going in that direction with my knight. It just never occurred to me. So yeah, it's awkward. You let me get a passed pawn and a space advantage. The center pawns are a huge advantage. You cannot discount the classical center. There's a great book by Mikkel Chizin on the center. Now, I think the name of the book is just called The Center. It is by perhaps Thinkers Publishing or Elk and Ruby. Highly recommended. In any event, we are unable to, or maybe we can, raid my favorite broadcast in this particular one, but we could also raid another coverage of the stream. And we will. And it is Grandmaster Gowrie.
Said, cheers tie for that, John.
You're welcome, sir. Yeah, no, in general, you should master all of the centric openings. Just master all of those openings first, and then you can break the rules and let your opponent have them, and then try to tear down the opponent's big center. But first, take the center. You're going to gain a couple hundred rated points. You're going to enjoy chess so much more. I guarantee it. There's another one. We will post that clip up, and I will edit that one as well. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers and ciao. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Ron Hay, thank you for the 15 bits. Kingslayer Sloan, thank you for stopping by. If you've not yet followed Kingslayer Sloan, he runs a very dramatic, entertaining stream. I have not been streaming Monday through Friday. My sleep is far too important to me. Cheers and ciao. Thank you, everyone.